I think the main challenge is momentum, not seeing. I mean, I've just been speaking about, like 2 years later, the transport manager says something, not transport, the roads manager says something that happened 2 years ago, and you don't really know sometimes, what the impact of those sessions and that learning had on people, and it is hard to, keep the momentum going on something when, there's so many other challenges in a local authority of our size.
I think the biggest challenge that we'll always have as a local authority, a very large local authority, is the size of our organisation. And I suppose one of the biggest challenges we have is that reach. Like I said, it is a ripple effect at the moment. But we're an organisation of about 20,000 staff. So, I think that's always going to be a challenge for us, but I think we're going in at the right level. You've been engaging with the policy team, the insight team, corporate services, which is that kind of overarching umbrella piece within the organisation. And the idea is that in upskilling as many people in that area around this, we'll be able to work with individual services and have that higher impact.
I would say that time is a big challenge for us to be able to think about how we change the whole of the council as well, not just within our service. So I think when we originally spoke, I was like, this is great. We're going to do, from at every layer of council, you're going to be there and everyone can have access to this session. But it's difficult to get that level of commitment, which is disappointing, but has been one of the bigger challenges.
Pushing and shoving for ego, or there's no recognition that although you have a particular expertise in your field, so that you're above anyone else in the group, has very much been a walk hand in hand process together. So it's been amazing for us. I would really encourage other groups, if you're thinking around, should we get involved in gender-based budgeting? What would it look like? It feels a bit scary. Actually, it's not at all. And it's quite often about common sense thinking and approaches to supporting women and girls in an economic way, and to hold duty bearers and to account about how they make decisions which impact on women and girls' lives.